Hello guys, what is up? Domino here, doing some Diablo 3ing at the moment. I'm taking kind of a wee bit of a break from Skyrim, not for too long, but I did want to do some more Diablo 3ing, seeing as I have found out that apparently the beta test is going to end on April 1st, I want to say. So you roughly have a couple more weeks, maybe 2 more weeks of actual beta-ing, and then another 2 more weeks for the release of the game. So if it's roughly going to be about a month, and apparently right now they're doing a stress test on the beta. And what is a stress test? That basically means that they've invited a couple 100,000 more folks into the beta, and they're going to be testing and see, kind of to predict what launch is going to be like. My prediction is that it's going to be a cluster. I mean, I think launch is going to be swamped. I don't even know if Battle.net has the servers to take care of a huge rush like that. But anywho, I'm playing as the witch doctor, and I gotta say, I realize I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I cannot stand this character, and I just leaves such a.
The captain says you survived.
I did.
It just leaves such a kind of bad taste in my mouth, because I was such a huge fan of the
My
Necro
power grows vast.
in Diablo 2. I mean, the Necro is one of my favorite classes to play, and they kind of turned him into this goofy, twitchy bastard, and I don't know. I don't really think that was a very good design decision, but whatever. I think that if Blizzard knows what's good for them, they're going to release a DLC or an expansion later on with a Necro class in it, because it just kind of this is not a good start. He just looks awkward. I mean look at this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, I gotta talk to what's her face again, don't I? Yeah, you walked over here and I didn't see you.
Will overwhelm us all.
Yes, I know. Captain Rumford. But I don't have much to report at the moment. I am using some new drivers, which makes Diablo 3 run even better. It's not perfect because I'm recording with fraps, and as you know, it is very difficult to record with fraps and maintain a stable frame rate. It seems to be pretty solid 30 though. So now, what is this Grasp of the Dead? It's kind of a funky spell there. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this character class at all. I think it's definitely the weakest. Maybe not. I can't say like weakest in the sense that it's not physically powerful, because I'm sure they're going to balance the class. But in terms of just feeling like a Diablo class, this feels totally out of place. It just feels like it feels like they're trying really hard to be edgy. Like, I get it. I understand that. It reminds me of a story that kind of made me laugh a little bit. They interviewed the designers of Guild Wars, and one of them ended up saying once, this is early on in the development, that we're not going to include elves in our game because it's just so overdone and yada yada yada. And I don't know. I tend to agree a little bit, but at the same time, they came up with all these funky races and stuff, like the Mersat and the just funky races all over the place. And ultimately, I think that while they kind of avoided the pitfall of being cliche, they stepped into another pitfall called, I don't remember those little spine crawlers having little darts. Am I missing something here? I don't know. What the hell? Where'd you come from, man? Where'd you come from, man? There we go. But yeah, they kind of made a weird game. It felt like Star Wars with all these weird frickin' races and weird stuff. And it feels like that they made this class just to be kind of different and edgy. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why they think that that's going to be more receptive to people. But whatever. I'm trying to keep an open mind though. I'm gonna play through with this class as far as I can get, and if it turns out that it turns out to be good, I'll completely rescind everything. Oh, that's kind of cool. I never noticed that when you walk, the grass. I don't know if you can see this, but the grass kind of sways and shifts as you walk. I didn't notice that at all. But I also wanted to do this just because release is getting so close. I mean, it's May 15th is a month away, and it feels like it's been so long. It's been a long time coming, and I want to hope that everything goes smoothly and people aren't swarming the servers and whatnot, but I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what goes on here. I don't remember Blizzard ever having a release this big. I mean, this is a big release for Blizzard, and you can tell it's big because other game companies are basing their releases around this game. Oh, I was like in it, but then I wasn't. Hey guys, what's up? I do like that effect. I like how you can kind of sever the zombies in half and they kind of crawl towards you. It's very cool. Although I'm not going to ask how you can actually poison a zombie. But it's a cool effect. Like, I mean, the poison effect is cool. I don't know. I realize that YouTube does awful things to the detail, but if you can see this, the poison like splatters around and covers the bodies, and it creates a very wet effect, kind of like just a wet, poisony, sizzly effect, and it's very cool. Okay, so the Witch Doctor uses mana, which is very unusual, because I thought Blizzard, again, in a sort of epic shift from what you expect, they changed up the energy format for every class, so. That I don't really complain about. I'm not going to complain about that because I feel like that was a simplification that needed to happen. You know, it makes so much sense to have a left button and a right button skill set. It's kind of cool, his arms like physicsing all over the place. Alright, wretched mother, where are you?
I overflow with blessings.
Boom. Just to show you how good my drivers are, I'm using the Beta Verde drivers, which I'll admit I did have some quirks with, and I kind of ranted about this, and I realize I'm talking about drivers again, but Diablo 3 just runs so much better. I don't get any stuttering during the level up animations anymore. It runs at a very solid frame rate. I haven't actually gotten into the deep dungeon with these drivers. I did with the previous ones and it ran okay. I haven't gotten any slowdowns or anything. If I have issues, it's almost always network based. almost for sure.
I had heard the rumors, but I thought them just fancies
Those
of
bored women,
until
till I saw them dragging people through the streets.
today. Our own citizens. Has the world gone mad?
I would say yes. I would agree. Alright, wretched mother. Oh. See, kind of grasping hands. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Although kind of useless because I don't often use skills that slow down enemies.
Lingers everywhere here.
There you are. Well, it's kind of cool in the sense that it prevents them from closing the distance with you so quickly. And I can imagine that the witch doctor probably gets killed very quickly. Very quickly. Anyway, that's the first part of the thing. I'm gonna pause this and stay tuned for the next episode. We're gonna keep going as far as we can. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, subscribe, hit me up on Twitter, leave me a comment. You guys are awesome. Next episode coming up.